Je suis Charlie Kirk. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see, is this live already? Seems like it. Hey, sir, would you like to be on stream? No, I can't ask you about your shirt? Okay, well, that's fine. I didn't want to. Huh?
To be fair,
that
was
good?
with his kids and family.
Well, I was going to ask you, your shirt says, can I get it on camera? It says right here that dead pedophiles don't reoffend. And I'm curious what message you're trying to spread. Do you think we should kill pedophiles?
I just don't think they should be on the streets. I mean, they're worse criminals than what ICE is gathering up right now.
Sure, but like, do you think we should have the death penalty for offending ones, or just people who are attracted to children? Don't you think we should try to like rehabilitate them, lock them up, get them therapy, make sure they're not hurting anyone?
Repeat offenders, no.
Repeat offenders, gotcha.
No.
Okay, now this is kind of an adjacent question. Do you think that Donald Trump's in the Epstein files?
He is.
For sure he is?
Even his chief of staff said it.
Do you think he's a pedophile?
Yes.
Okay, should we... I know you can't say this on camera, but do you think, we should extend your policy to the president?
Somebody should do something.
All right, you heard it here. Well, thank you, sir. That was consistent. Are you Republican?
No.
Oh, okay, well. Pleasure to meet you. Not a Republican. I was scared for a second. I thought you were a hypocrite. You're very consistent. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? We are Charlie Kirk. We do carry the flame. We're out here. We're doing some street interviews, just meeting some people at Amfest. I feel like a douchebag because I'm carrying a selfie stick. What's going on in the chat? We are Charlie Kirk. I am going to sing the song with some people because, of course, I have to. But I don't know. We gotta go find people to see. We gotta find some interesting characters here. Y'all Charlie Kirk fans, name 5 songs. Honestly, I'm surprised. I know Ben Shapiro had his rap. I'm sure Michael Knowles and Matt Walsh did it. I'm really surprised that we didn't get like a Charlie Kirk, like gospel song or something of the sort. But one day maybe. Who's around here? Who's around? Who wants to talk? Who have I seen so far? I saw Chloe Cole, saw John Doyle, Michael Knowles. Who else is here? Myron Gaines was here, getting harassed. He called Z a fat Jew. She's just pregnant, so that was only half true. I'm just looking for some interesting characters here. There's a lot of regular old plotties. Sir, can I ask you a question about your book?
Sure.
Yeah. So, what's the book that you're handing out here?
Well, it's about the history of the Christian church.
Is this book the Great Controversy?
Yes.
So, is there any difference between this one and the one you're giving out last year, or is it like a new edition?
It should be the same thing.
Okay, so you just like put the Charlie Kirk Freedom shirt on the front to try to rest off his stuff?
Memorial to him.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Well, I have a copy then already.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good.
Wow, they got a lot of these. They just hand them out. How did Gavin Newsom smell? Why does everyone want to know how Gavin Newsom smells? It's crazy. You sure you guys don't want to be on stream? Look, I'm live already.
Maybe in a second. Let me finish this interview.
Look at these guys. No, but we're interviewing people in the middle of interviews. That's what we do here. How's your interview going? She doesn't want to do it. Okay. Including or excluding gang violence? Why is there no red on the fucking book? Oh God. Did I carry the flame? No. I don't carry the flame. Sir, do you care about Jesus?
I do.
Why? What is your shirt? What is the statement you're trying to make with your shirt?
I'm a Christian.
Okay.
So
And do you carry the flame?
the flame.
The flame. Yeah.
What do you mean by
Will
that?
you fight for the gospel and honor His name?
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Some true warriors out here. Hi from Kosovo. We are Kosovo. We carry the flag. We fight for the eagle, and we honor the land. Hell yeah. Hey, I've been to Kosovo before. It's really nice. Where was I actually? I was in what's the capital of Kosovo? God dang. Kosovo. Remind me the capital of Kosovo. I don't remember what it is. But I was there, and it was nice. So I on some confusion tactics. Look, there's not a lot of content to get out here. I don't know, sir.
We gotta keep moving, otherwise.
Oh, you gotta keep moving, right? Well, you don't want to be interviewed? What if I move with you? Try that in a small town? Sir, what would you want them to try in a small town? He doesn't want to talk. This isn't what Charlie would have wanted. Charlie would have wanted to talk to you and me. Clinton Street. I went to Clinton Street. It was great. There was a lot of books. There was a lot of copies of Mein Kampf. I thought they were like fans of Hitler, but it turns out that Turns out they just really like studying past genocides after the genocide that happened to them. So it's not exactly a super pro Hitler crowd.
Glad we don't have time.
Let's see. Yeah, do you want to play Finish the Lyrics? Let's see if anyone wants to finish the lyrics with me. So we're playing Finish the Lyrics. I'm going to start a song and you say the next lyric. Are you ready? Okay. We are Charlie Kirk.
You know this one.
You know this one. You know
it.
You do know
No,
it.
I don't actually know it.
Come on, everyone knows it.
No, I don't know it. I just know that part.
Okay, what's the next line though?
You do it.
I don't know it.
I don't know it either.
We carry the flame. What's next?
That's all I know. I don't
That's
know
all I
it.
know.
We fight for the gospel
I don't know it.
and we honor his name. Charlie wouldn't have wanted this. Charlie wouldn't have wanted this. Oh my God, these people, fake fans, fake fans. Bet they don't even know the Charlie Kirk rap. See, look, everyone in the chat knows. These people don't TikTok at all. We honor his name. Let's go. How's everyone doing today? Fake fans. Oh, hey, Giro Rock, how's it going? I don't like this phone streaming thing. I can't. It's not as intimate. I can't read the chat as well. I have to hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my stream.
I'm finding myself relating.
Oh, they're still interviewing. Let's see. Let's interview someone I know. Check this out.
Having a conversation.
Hey, we're here with former MAGA celebrity Camp Callout. Camp Callout, what broke you out of the MAGA cult?
Destiny.
Destiny broke you out of the MAGA cult? See, that's why we still like Destiny. Okay. Thank you. So we're finishing the lyrics, all right? I'm going to say the lyric and you're going to say the next line, all right? You ready? Okay. We are Charlie Kirk. That's not what Charlie would have wanted, all right? That's a fake fan. Nice try, though.
So if Nick ran for president, he doesn't get your vote.
Oh. Groiper interviews. Are you selling merchandise, sir? What are you selling? Oh, you don't want me on camera? Oh, you don't care? Do you mind if can I take some photo of the merch?
Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Let's, all right, guys, what should I get? Should I get a thank you, Charlie? Wait, is the 31 because that's how old he was?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
front end bet.
Oh, yeah? Freedom. Freedom. Make America great again. Freedom. A true patriot. This is free advertising, by the way. Hundreds of people can see this right now. They might come down, swing by, grab a shirt. So, are you yourself a Charlie Kirk fan?
Yeah, I do like Charlie Kirk for what he stands for.
Okay, for sure. Because I met a lot of people that were selling merch. They didn't really care. And you know what? I respect it. They just want to make a buck. So, I'm just
We have
curious.
some people out there like that.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts on Candace Owens? Comment. What about Nick Fuentes?
Dude selling merch like he was Kobe Bryant. Are you even carrying the flame? Dude, these people don't even carry the flame. Come on. Someone's gonna finish the lyrics, guys. I know we'll get one. You know the lyrics. I know you. I'm not gonna ask you. Oh, come on. We got one. Who would know? Who would know? Someone younger, right? Someone younger, someone who goes on TikTok. Sir, we're doing a finish the lyrics thing. Do you want to help out with this? He's got to go. He's not a true Charlie Kirk fan. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. He might know. This guy looks like he might know. Let's ask him. So we're trying to finish the lyrics of the song. Do you want to participate? No, he doesn't want it. This is what Charlie would have wanted, dude. It's not what Charlie would have wanted. Everyone knows. Hey, Raj, how's it going, buddy? By the way, guys, if I get taken out live, I want you all to, 1, make memes about it, and 2, AI, just the funniest song ever, and put my face onto various other people's faces, because it's hilarious. So, I want my legacy to outlast Charlie's flame, because it's even funnier. And if you look around here, I mean, there's plenty of places where a sniper could perch up on that building there, up over there, you know. So, like, we had our table here. They kicked us out. They actually trespassed us. So I can't even probably get in through the gates. So we carry the Soylent. That doesn't really roll off the tongue. What's up? Oh, hey. Wait, hold on. We're finishing the lyrics. We're here with Actual Justice Warrior. Hey, we are Charlie Kirk. Next lyric. I don't know the song. Fake fan, dude. Fake fucking fans, dude. None of these people.
What's going on?
This is what's up?
John Doyle.
I'm John Doyle. You don't know John Doyle?
I know John Doyle.
Yeah. So this is what was your name? AJW? Do you regret that
Just
name?
Sean.
Now that it's kind of like not in the
Now that
common parlance?
nobody uses monikers anymore.
Yeah, no one says social justice warriors
Yeah,
anymore.
word. It's very outdated. Very 2016 when I did it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Soy pill's gonna not be so popular in like a year from now.
Yeah,
so
the
I
pill
understand.
memes.
The pill memes are
Do you know
not happening.
Tryman, the greatest?
Tryman?
Wait, did you do that one Muslim debate with Destiny?
No, I've never done anything with Destiny.
Okay.
And I
You are
reject
Muslim,
any.
but you are
No,
Muslim.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm black.
He's very clearly a white straight
I'm a white
conservative.
straight conservative.
How else can he offend you
straight-
today?
Exactly. Exactly. I do have funny shirts coming out.
All right. Well.
Oh,
so
congrats
you're
on
on
the
live
show.
stream?
Yeah, we're on live.
Yeah, okay.
I
Hello.
think I interacted with you once. You said a super chat of me stupid when I was on Adam.
Oh,
and
it's just an
Stitch.
Adam.
Yeah,
Oh no, it was a
Stitch,
great
yeah.
super chat.
Yeah?
I made an excellent point.
What was the point?
I don't remember it exactly, but it was definitely 10 out of 10.
Okay, whatever you said, you stand by it.
I think, yeah,
100%.
100%.
I think you said something about
Something
like
that somebody's gotta do it at the
Jews
end
control
of
the
it.
media,
No, I didn't say that.
KKK,
That's
Hal
not
Hitler,
100%.
69.
Everybody knows I'm
Yeah.
an Israeli shill. Everybody understands that. What do you mean? Also, you got to hold this phone up at the higher angle so I look better right there. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Let me fix my hair. Everybody can see the full Punisher logo.
Yeah.
You know?
Why do you like the Punisher? Is it because he kills criminals? That
No,
maybe
I
not
just
deserve it?
I just gotta get my graphic T-shirts up. You know?
Do you have? Is this your merch?
No.
Okay.
Do you think I want to get sued by Marvel?
Yeah,
of course not.
the Disney snipers aren't coming after
Guys,
you.
That is his merch.
I-
Don't lie to the
Don't
audience.
lie.
Yeah, you can find it at ajw.com.
Sean,
Yeah, they give me.
rights for the Punisher.
Disney
Okay.
can watch
They
it.
hooked me up with Stan Lee's IP.
Serious question. What are your thoughts on Charlie Kirk?
It's very unfortunate that he died, that he was murdered. It's horrible. No, I mean, it's terrible. I don't, what do you want
Wait, are
me
you
to
telling
say?
me that extrajudicial murder is bad?
Well, it's not, it's just a murder. It's not, extrajudicial is usually by the government, right? It's
No,
an
extrajudicial
assassination.
as in like it wasn't a legal.
Yeah,
thing to do,
well,
right?
yeah,
Like
it's
it was
a
like
murder.
vigilante justice.
Murder
you
by
might say?
definition. I don't think it was vigilante justice at all. It's some fucking
Well, the
nut.
guy thought he was right to do it. Obviously,
I
you
don't
didn't
care
think he
what
was
he
doing the
thought,
wrong
but,
thing.
like-
I'm just questioning
Well,
whether or not
if he
you
thought he was
support-
right to do it,
I'm just
he-
questioning whether or not you support
If
vigilante.
he thought he was right
justice.
to do it, he should have ran. He shouldn't have ran.
Ran what?
He shouldn't have ran away if he thought he was right
So
to
you think
do
the
it.
Punisher should turn himself into the police?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's consistent. Okay. Do you think Charlie was racist?
No. Charlie's
Not
a
at
great
all.
man. What are you doing?
I
We're
didn't
at his
say-
event.
wait,
Show
I
some
didn't,
respect.
I didn't say that he was a racist like the worst possible kind. Just that he held maybe disparaged views against certain peoples.
Name 10 examples.
Okay. Do you think that saying if I see a black pilot, I don't think he's qualified?
That's not what
Or
he said.
I question whether or not he's qualified.
That's not what he said. He said when
What'd
he
he
gets
say?
on a plane and then he sees like black pilots, he's
Yeah.
like, I hope he's qualified.
Yeah.
And
Why,
this
why,
is-
would- why do you think he would hope he was qualified?
Because in like 2014, the Obama administration ended up changing up how we hire air traffic controllers, and this was
he's talking about pilots,
this was in conjunction with the Black Federal Aviation Association.
Okay, but he's talking about pilots.
All right, but this is just one example. The
Well, that has nothing to do
the
with
federal
questioning the
aviation employees it covers both things. So if he's willing to cheat in one area, he might be willing to cheat in another.
You think he's cheating?
The Obama administration? Yeah, absolutely. That's why
How
there was a
is it
big ass lawsuit. So that what they ended up doing was they put a personal questionnaire ahead of the cognitive exam. Normally you would do the cognitive exam first before you would do the questionnaire.
Sure.
So what happened is that Federal Association of Aviation Employees was actually giving out answers according to the lawsuit, which you could look it up. I think it was last updated.
no, I know.
It was,
I think I know what you're
Yeah,
referencing,
according
yeah.
to that lawsuit, they were giving them the answers to the questions, and all the answers were counterintuitive.
Okay.
So like it was
So if I
your
fall,
least
like-
favorite subject was science, and this is one of the reasons why we have a shortage of air traffic controllers to this very
Okay.
day.
Again, what does that have to do with pilots?
It's federal aviation employees.
Okay, but you know, in the episode, he was talking about a program from United that had a DI program for pilot
All right,
students,
that's-
right?
Okay, so they got a program that like goes out of their
Yeah,
way
but
to
they
hire
hadn't
black
graduated.
pilots.
They hadn't even graduated yet.
Okay,
So why would he question a black pilot?
I don't know. Ask him.
Well, I can't because.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's kind of racist to look at someone and with absolutely no, axiom to believe that this person is not
Yeah,
qualified to question their
he
qualifications.
just says he hopes they're qualified. He didn't go up to them and be like, "Show me your pilot's license."
Oh,
How many
okay,
hours
okay,
have you
okay.
logged?
Okay,
Why
fair
is there
enough. Yeah,
another
yeah.
John Doyle right there?
What happened? I think it's
Yeah, doesn't he also look like John Doyle? This is John Doyle.
I don't know. John Doyle too.
Yeah. This John Doyle. There are John Doyles for everyone with the eyes to see.
Yeah, he's
Well,
like,
hold on, wait. I
He's
have to
like
ask,
more
though.
steroided up John Doyle, and then he's also John Doyle with a bandana. Yeah.
When Jack Prosobiec compared black pilots to children in the Soviet Union flying a plane into a mountain, do you think that Charlie should have pushed back a little more?
I don't know if Jack did that.
Jack
so.
did that.
If you say so.
He did. But do you think Charlie should say like, "Hey, Jack, I don't think you should compare black pilots to children"? So Jack said, "Well, hey, it's like you're letting these unqualified black pilots fly a plane."
Have you ever seen children fly planes? Like they're actually pretty good. I think it was a positive.
Well,
comparison.
no. It was in the story.
Especially
the story
Russian
was
children?
a Soviet pilot let his child fly the plane and they crashed to a mountain.
Wow.
And she was like, that's kind of like letting a black guy fly a plane. Right?
That's a bad idea to let your child crash into a mountain.
But do you think comparing children to black people is maybe an unfair comparison to black people?
No, that is an unfair comparison to black people.
Do you think it's racist?
Yeah. Not necessarily. It depends on the context of the comparison.
Okay, what's the context of the comparison?
I don't know what the context of the comparison is. You just brought it up randomly. You're like,
well, it's not randomly. It's in the same
You're like,
episode.
here's this random thing.
So this is all in the
I'm telling you
episode where
happened.
Charlie was talking about, hey, when I see a black
I've
pilot,
never seen that episode. I'll watch it and get back to you. I'll
Okay,
write you
cool.
an
That's
additional
fair.
letter.
That is fair. Okay, one more time. Do you carry the flame?
I don't even know what that is.
Will you fight for the gospel and
Is
honor
that?
his name?
I'm not religious at all.
Oh my God, dude, this guy's a fake Charlie Kirk fan. He's out here saying we should honor his name, but he won't even carry the flame or fight for the gospel, dude.
Yeah.
Well, hey, appreciate you for talking. Nice to meet you, Sean.
Yeah, Sean, can we get a pic?
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean. I watch the show all the time.
That guy has I believe, a degree in criminology. So he should have the wherewithal to be able to. I'm gonna self-immolate on stream if you record me. I don't want to be recorded. I don't like cameras.
Too bad. Hey, what do you think about this camera, bitch?
I think something that's not stream team of service.
Are you that racist, John Doyle?
How did you know I was John Doyle? How does everyone know I'm John Doyle? Why does everyone look like John Doyle? Are you
I
Sean?
think you are hateful. I think you are sexist.
Go home. Let me get you on camera. Tell me how sexist and racist.
I think you are hateful. I think you're a sexist. I think you hate women. I think you're a misogynist. And I think you need Jesus.
Wait, do you actually think John Doyle's any of those things? Oh, well, he totally is. He's like a neo-Nazi, right?
I'm here with Sean, the actual justice warrior. How you doing, Sean? Doing good.
It's so weird when these people, especially, I don't know if you could see, but that guy's sick, defend a guy who thinks that his people should be deported. But, whatever. Do what you got to do. Wow, I don't think a single person has finished the lyrics of the We Are Charlie Kirk song.
Oh, I go.
How do you pronounce your last name? This is Oliver
Niehaus.
Niehaus. You go on Jubilee, right?
I do indeed.
Yeah. So we got the who's who out here, right?
Oh, okay.
We got all the cool kids.
Yeah.
Doyle is average. You mean average looking? What do you mean? Or do you mean average moderate? I hope you're not saying that Doyle is moderate, because that would be very scary. Let's see if these groypers want to talk. Yo, what's up, my groyps? You guys finally want to be on stream? You will? All right. What's your? Right now we're at 250, which is a little over my normal number. Yeah, 250 people. So say your true beliefs about African American community.
They're great people. I love the music. The music's awesome. Dude, blues music originated from there. Jazz music. New Orleans we went to New Orleans last summer. Awesome. They treated us.
Just to be clear, this is not what they were saying about 20 minutes ago, but that's fine.
I didn't say anything.
No, I said I've had bad experiences with black people.
Hey, well, everyone has bad experiences with everyone, man. So that's fine.
Well,
but you said something about South Americans.
Oh yeah, I just don't think they're compatible with our nation. I don't think they
Why are
assimilate.
Mexicans compatible with not South Americans?
Because they're mostly Christian and they love America. Every Mexican that I met genuinely loves America. So, especially at my school,
I think South Americans are capable of loving America.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I just think it's harder for them.
Just like because of the latitude and longitude of where they were born.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm genuinely.
No. They're not as Christian as us. They
Some of them are. It's a very Catholic country.
Some of them
very Catholic part of the
continent. Some of it is, but they hold on to a lot of beliefs from I guess you could say like their tribes and their indigenous communities. They hold a lot of their culture still.
So I'm like an atheist, right? Like I'm like probably not compatible at all with your religious views. Like, would you rather have me or like a slightly God-believing Argentinian?
Slightly God-believing Argentinian.
Okay, so it seems like
it's more Christ first than anything. That's the thing. It's over skin color.
You're just painting with a huge brush, right? Like, wouldn't you say like, hey, I want people who are more aligned with my values, not even American values, because my values and your values, they're both American. They're completely almost contradictory, right?
Well, so, but I think the main thing that we agree on is we want America to be great and awesome. You know what I mean? We want it to be.
Do you think that like an atheist Argentinian doesn't want America to be great?
It depends on what they think about America. Like, not every atheist Argentinian is the same.
It's but like, what's the worst? Like, the worst that could happen is like unless they're literally a terrorist. Atheist Argentinian comes in and they're like taking a bunch of money and sending it back home, right? Maybe draining the economy a little bit, but like. ultimately they want to work here and make the country better and have
Well,
opportunity.
I think if they want to come, just bring your whole family with you. If that's the case.
It'd be easier to immigrate your whole family.
Oh yeah. If you're, I think the whole family unit should come together. I think that's horrible that like they leave their parents with single mothers and stuff like that.
Something?
Yeah.
I'm a fabricator. I work with tons of illegal immigrants.
Okay.
I love them. My partner that I work with only speaks Spanish. He's the nicest guy I've ever met.
Okay.
But I will say this. He makes a ton of money and he sends most of it back home.
Okay.
That money that he's making is not pumping into our economy. It's just pumping
Even though
it
it's not,
into Mexico's economy.
Yeah, so the manufacturing, that's going to contribute to the GDP. When he buys stuff here, that goes to the taxes. But he is sending money out of the country, right?
Yeah.
You wish that was happening less. What you say could be alleviated if he brought his family in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if
So it should be easier to bring families in, have more stable family units.
Exactly.
Hey, this is sounding like we're in agreement on this. Shoe theory or not, but I think that
I think
should
it
be
is,
easier.
bro. That's what I was thinking earlier.
Yeah?
I was like, this might be horseshoe theory.
Okay, but I'm also confused because would you consider yourself groypers or like America First, like kind of groyping?
I mean, I would consider myself America First, maybe not a groyper.
I don't agree with Nick Fuentes on a lot of things. I agree with him on a lot, but some things I disagree with him.
You're both Hispanic white people that probably have slightly rich.
He's the whitest.
I mean, you and Nick Fuentes.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not. I don't agree.
You're quarter
Yeah,
Latino.
no,
right?
I am.
We're a quarter Latino brother. We're little quadroons, as we say. Yeah. Together we make a hat.
But I also am like a fifth generation here, and even my Mexican grandma is like a third generation, which I think is awesome. I don't like that.
It's integration's totally easy and possible.
Yes,
right?
especially
Look at you. Look at how American your outfit is. You got the American flag. You have Christ earrings on.
Yeah.
But what? That only took two generations, 3 generations to happen, right? Or shit, maybe your grandma was doing it too.
She was probably Catholic before then, anyways.
Yeah. But the things I don't agree with Nick Fuentes about are probably his stances on women sometimes. I think that he's very harsh sometimes.
Actually, it's totally cool to be a virgin, guys.
I think it is. I think that's good.
I mean, in our religion, it does tell us to, wait till marriage.
When's the last time you slept with someone?
Not that long ago.
Okay. Bad Catholic.
2.5.
Not married. Not married. What's up?
I'm getting married soon, though.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Before I found Christ, but being born again, it's never too late to start. Just because I did it like 2 years ago doesn't mean I can't wait and dedicate myself now.
I can have as much premarital sex as I want, and then I'll go find Christ when I'm like 57. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's blasphemous if you think about it that way. If you truly believe already, and you're like, well, I'll just...
No, but I don't believe, but eventually I will. I just don't believe now. I don't have lots of premarital sex.
God loves you. Well, the story of John 8, verses 1 through 8, basically is a story of a woman who was caught in adultery, brought to Jesus by the Pharisees, and they wanted to stone her, and Jesus told them, he without sin cast the first stone.
Right.
And they all left.
And he's like, who among us hasn't slept with someone? All right? That's what he was saying.
Basically,
Modern language.
And he told her, no one condemns you, neither do I. This is our Savior, showing he doesn't pass any condemnation on us, and he wants us to come to him and come home to him.
It doesn't matter how long we take, right? He's waiting for us with open arms.
So you could come to Christ like the thief on the cross. He sinned his whole entire life, and literally last minute on the cross before he's about to die, he said, "I believe in you, Jesus," and he still went to heaven too.
Right, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting till the last minute.
If that's what it takes, man.
I think because hedonism, you get to enjoy more of it till the last minute, right? Like, why not do that if you get saved?
You don't realize how much sin you're a slave to sin until you finally believe in God. It feels like you're free, but you're really not until you try to stop sinning.
The thing is, if you're saying, well, I'll just do it at the last minute, that is implying you already believe.
No, I don't believe yet.
You do it
but if you say, I'll just wait till the last minute,
I have a feeling that I'll start believing at the last minute. I'm not waiting. I don't believe now, and I'm waiting.
And God will still accept you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we're all good.
But He wants you to come right now and dedicate your whole entire life.
God wants me to come right now. Well, you should ask me nicely.
Well, down your pants.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, fellas. I'm not going to convert today.
It's okay. No. But we hope you do. We hope we planted a seed.
Wait. Real quick. Finish the lyrics. We are Charlie Kirk.
We carry the flame, we'll fight for the gospel when honor is named.
Hell yeah, you're the first person to do it. All right, right on.
We blasted that shit driving around.
Hell yeah. See, those guys are Charlie Kirk fans, all right? true fans. What's up, Kyla? Are you debating? How is debating? I'm live. You cool with being live? This is Kyla. Hi everyone. Say hi to Kyla.
Hi. Depressing.
Kyla says I snore. Is this true?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no one asked you. Oh, hold on. I just missed a super. How do I go back? Happy holidays. Thank you, Death Awaits, for the 6 month. Also, I saw the one at the beginning and I don't remember what it said. I'm sorry. It's harder on the fucking phone. Ugh, phones are awful. Love that dumb hat. I've gotten a lot of compliments from a lot of people. Here's some youth. You think we can help the youth? Do you guys want to tell us what the youth thinks?
About
the youth? What does the youth think about Charlie Kirk? Are you guys Charlie Kirk fans?
To be honest with you, I never really seen anything or knew anything about Charlie Kirk.
Okay.
Before his death, I knew very little about him.
Okay.
But then after that, I guess we learned him more, probably because of his death. But I never really had an opinion of him.
Do you still have an opinion?
No, I don't have any, because I haven't seen enough of his debates or anything.
That's fair. Hey, look, we love people who say I don't know. You know, that's the smartest thing you can say instead of pretending like you know. What about you? Do you know who Charlie Kirk is?
I'm he and me are from Germany.
Yeah.
So we don't really know a lot of him.
Okay.
But
woher kommen Sie? Woher kommt ihr?
We have
you speak a little bit of German? Ja, ein mehr. Ja, also genau genommen kann ich fließend Deutsch, aber also in den letzten Jahren bin ich hier geblieben und alles vergessen. Also.
Are you from Germany? Or
Nee, also mein Vater und mein Opa kommt aus Deutschland und ich bin 2 Jahre in München gewohnt.
Wow.
Also ja, Deutsch kann ich, aber es ja mein Grad. Ja, danke schon. Also ja, woher kommen Sie?
Well, I'm from Germany, to be particular the western part.
Yeah.
And I think because you were asking about Charlie Kirk, it's pretty interesting for us because he's from America.
Yeah.
He's kind of leading us around,
Yeah.
and all of us three, we're just exchange students. So
okay.
we all heard about it and about Charlie Kirk, but we might get a different opinion or a different perspective because we didn't grow up in America.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't really have a political opinion on what he did, but what he is attempt to communicate and to kind of find common ground on that. That's what I really liked about him and what I saw. So that's something I really appreciate about
I appreciate it. And what state do you come in? Bremen or Düsseldorf? Or you said the West, right?
Yes, I'm from the West, Düsseldorf.
Düsseldorf. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I love the best ramen I've ever had.
Yeah?
From Düsseldorf. Yeah.
We have
a lot of Japanese immigrants.
Yeah.
You Düsseldorf as well? Or?
No, I'm from Hanover.
Hanover. Okay,
Hanover,
yeah, I
yeah.
like Hanover as well. My ex-girlfriend lived there. What about you?
Yeah, no, I'm from Brazil.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
There's all the international.
Yeah,
This is great.
we're three exchange students here.
What you go to University of Phoenix, Arizona?
No, we are in the high school. Yeah.
But high school.
Yes.
Germans in high school.
Well,
Yeah. So when you say you're stealing American jobs?
No. Why would I
Yeah.
be sitting in an American job?
Well, I mean, all our kids have to go to a public high school. You're getting it for free. You don't pay taxes here.
No, that is not true because we're going. First, we're not going to a public school, and we're kind of paying for that. No, it's just because of our exchange here.
Any Arizona voters?
And because of that, I would say it's kind of an attempt to have like a bridge between the two countries.
Yeah.
So it benefits both.
I was
in the end.
fucking with you. I think it's totally fine.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, I don't know who's watching, so maybe that's a good explanation.
There
Because
are 350 strangers watching.
well, I mean, in the end, the reason why we're here, you could say, okay, we're taking away the public education, but in the end, it's a connection. If you go back,
I'm not saying you're taking away the public education. Just be clear. It's totally fine. I went to high school in Germany in Hamburg, so I went for like 6 months. But I'm curious. So you see the Charlie Kirk, the idea. You're for the idea of like open debate, right? Like people discussing things. I think my issue is he didn't really want to have open debate. I'm with an organization here, UFA. The TPSA just kicked us off. Charlie Kirk also did similar things. So when people who were prepared to come and talk to him came, he would kick them off. He specifically wanted to talk to college kids who weren't really prepared for his rhetoric, and then like get these like gotcha clip moments, like "Oh, I owned you," and then post this on the internet and raise money for the TPUSA org. So it seems to me that he wasn't really for the free and open debate the way he said he was. But have you seen anything like that, or are you not really familiar with that?
well, I liked his approach of trying to have an open debate, but I saw a few of his clips. But the thing that he always seemed very prepared in what he was going to say seemed to me like he was knowing what he has to say. So I think, as you said, that he was trying to approach young kids who don't really have an opinion.
Yeah.
I think that's something good because he he tried to like get their attention. But on the other hand, I think if you really want to have a deep conversation that goes into depth, you should try to have probably a conversation with people who also know what they're talking about the issues. So I think you should do both.
It would be like me coming up to you and being like, hey, do you know about Trump being in the Epstein files?
And I couldn't say.
See, these uneducated kids don't know anything. They come here unprepared. They have no idea what they're talking about. Isn't that right? Exactly. He doesn't know. That's kind of what I think Charlie Kirk did, right? Like I think he was doing this kind of gotcha, sort of snippy gotcha moments. But I mean, I understand. I do want open dialogue, but I do think this was kind of a facade, if you will.
Well, I mean, what I saw, it was pretty short, all of it. So I would ask you now. So maybe explain me about it, that I can tell you something. In the end, what I'm saying is just based on my opinions. So maybe if I'm saying something, if I'm thinking something, that's because of what I know right now. And maybe that's what I like about communication, because if I have an opinion right now and I'm from Germany, so I don't know too much about it, what you're going to tell me might change my opinion, because what I know right now, it's based on my education, it's based on how I was raised, what I learned. So whatever you're going,
you're open to changing your mind, yes?
I'm open to communication.
Do you think Charlie Kirk ever changed his mind?
I don't know.
Do you think
no?
The whole point was not to change his mind. The whole point was to say, I'm always right, and I'm going to make you look stupid. That's my issue with it.
So you would say if somebody else would have come to him and be like, okay, have you considered that? He would never even think about changing his mind.
He might think about it, but he wouldn't change his mind on camera. I think he would, say, hey, I don't want to make my party look bad. I don't want to, make the left look good. He's going to do whatever he can to obfuscate that. That's my opinion.
That can be true.
Sure. Well, if you look more into them, maybe you'll think I'm right. But hey, maybe you'll find me and change my mind. So hey, freut mich, and viel Spaß. I'm news. I'm the soy pill on YouTube. So yeah, you can find this. I'm live streaming it. I'll post the VOD. So
do you have Instagram or something?
Yeah, the soy pill as well. Yeah.
What is it called?
The soy pill. The soy SOYPILL.
Okay,
3 words. Yeah, you can find me. Thank you guys. Yeah. Ciao. Nice to meet you guys. The Germans are all right. We love Germany. We love Germany, don't we, folks? Endlich ist es vorbei. I'm sorry, was that painful, listening to a German say nice things? God forbid a German say nice things.
I don't know what topics.
Let's see. Oh, this guy might want to talk with Kyla. It's like we're struggling to find people who actually want to sit down in front of a camera, which is very unfortunate, but that's just life. Epstein files? Oh, thank you. Are you guys Charlie Kirk fans? Do you want to answer some questions?
I'd say I'm a Charlie Kirk fan.
How much of a fan? Like a big fan?
Like we are Charlie Kirk.
Okay, wait. Finish the lyrics. We are Charlie Kirk.
We are Charlie. We carry the flame.
Okay.
Fight for the gospels. We fight for the gospel.
We honor his name. Let's go. That's a real Charlie Kirk fan.
His courage our own.
His courage our own. Yes. Together unbroken.
We'll make
heaven known.
True.
Wow.
True.
He even knows. Oh, he knows the second part of the verse.
We are Charlie Kirk.
Okay. So, what are you guys here for, Amfest wise?
I'm the president of the Turning Point USA chapter at Michigan State University. Okay. So I got some of my members here, and we're trying to network, trying to get to know people.
This guy looks security. Is he your security guard?
No, he's tough.
He looks tough. He looks like he could do like a mean uppercut, you know? Yeah? No? Or you just a tough guy?
I'm in the background.
Okay, he's just in the background. Well, that's security guards.
No, but we don't really come to these conferences to like learn about politics. It's not really what you're here for. We're here to network, get to know people, make connections.
Right. Do you guys know Jean-Paul from UC Berkeley?
Jean-Paul Sartre?
I don't know what his his last name is something. I don't want to dox him, but he's the head of the UC Berkeley TPUSA.
No, I mean we're Michigan, so it's pretty fun.
You guys don't all connect. It's not like a
There's a lot of colleges.
You know how all Jews know each other? Like me and all the Jews are in like a hive mind, and like I feel like that similar thing would happen in TPUSA.
I'm afraid that's not how we do it.
Oh, wow, okay. Anyway, so yeah, you're trying to network? What, get more money for Michigan States or?
Maybe invite some speakers to come over. Like that's during the Student Action Summit this summer, one of our guys met Alex Stein, and then he came to the university to do a little speaking event there.
Gotcha.
So stuff like that. I want John Doyle. I want Doyle at MSU, so I'm trying to
are you a
talk
Doyle
to him.
fan?
I'd say, yeah, there's some things I dislike, but...
What do you dislike about John Doyle?
I think he's a little bit theater kid energy. that's really it. But I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Underhand way of saying he's a little fruity, you know what I'm saying?
Not fruit. No, it's not that he's fruity. He's like Reddit core, I guess.
Reddit core. See, I would never have guessed that because John
And I
Doyle.
don't want to talk shit about because I do like his politics.
No, it's fine. I'm not trying to get you to talk shit. The reason I'm interested is because I would view John Doyle as a little more extreme than Charlie Kirk. Yeah,
I'd say he is. Yeah.
Okay, so would you say that you're like a little more like America First, Christian nationalist?
I would not say I'm a Christian nationalist, but I would say I'm a nationalist, as in like I believe in the that our policy has to prioritize the American people over any other. I'd say that's like the broad definition of nationalism. Okay. And I am a Christian, so I guess.
Okay, but but you don't want to like implement Christianity as like a theocracy thing.
I don't. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't believe in theocracy.
Okay, but then what draws you to a John Doyle more than like I don't know a John Kasich? You know?
Well, tariffs. I like tariffs.
All tariffs?
Not all tariffs.
You like the Trump tariffs?
There were a few things that could have been implemented better. I think you need to have stability for the stock market to perform.
Yeah.
So
you really scared a lot
there
of
wasn't.
people, right?
Yeah, it wasn't too stable. It could have been implemented
Kind
a
of
lot better.
shotgunned them all out.
And then we have tariffs on coffee that we can't even produce in the United States.
Bananas. Yeah.
Bananas. And like there were some that were like weird. Like everyone's like, why are they tariffing the stuff made in this island nation? Why do we need to compete with them? The truth is there are like justifications for that. Like sometimes countries will trade through other nations.
Yeah.
And so you need to tariff nations that aren't really like competitors. I get that. So people go over the top in criticizing the tariff rollout. I think it's generally a good thing, but it could have been implemented a lot better.
Well, what do you think? Like, okay, so you remember when he had the big board out and he had all these numbers, and if we looked at like the equations, I don't remember the exact ones, but it seemed like he took just the trade deficit number and like threw them into this like rise over run graph, and it didn't really make sense. And a lot of economists said, hey, this isn't like, even if you were trying to do what you're doing to fix the unfair trade taxes going in and out, this seems to be a bad way to do it. What do you think about those economists?
Well, I think most economists are free trade people, and I don't believe in free trade. But in terms of what you're saying, where even if you were trying to do it this way, you're doing it wrong. Yeah. I think they're probably broadly right about that. Okay. I'm not saying I think Trump, I think it was generally good what he did, and I believe in tariffs. I believe in economic protectionism. So that's where I stand the issue. All these like specific things about what Trump did. Yeah,
sure, I'm not asking you to dig into the math, but get this: like, if you're America First, right? What if cutting yourself off from free trade makes you weaker? Like, I don't know. Have you ever read Why Nations Fail? I think one of the biggest axioms they say is that nations that are isolationists, that don't use the advantages of free trade, are like the ones that ultimately fail in the end. So even if you want to be pro-America, I would think that taking advantage of free trade, making sure you can get cheaper products, making sure, yeah, sure, maybe your manufacturing for that specific product might not do as well, but ultimately your consumers, your populace will have cheaper goods, more prosperity, better work environments. What do you have to say?
Well, I want to protect industry in the United States, though.
Yeah.
And I think that the best way to do that is through tariffs.
And so that's like fair, right? So like solar panels, farming, like these are things that we have tariffs on. But if you tariff everything, right, isn't that gonna, like, yeah, you'll protect an industry that's there, but you might hurt the fact that now consumers can't buy goods as well. Maybe we don't have the industry for the microchips yet, or for the bananas or coffee, like you said, right? So.
Yeah, and with microchips, I support the CHIPS Act. I don't think it's been done properly, but that was a President John Pork win. Love that.
Joe Biden is John Pork.
Yes, he is. Your specific question is like, well, free trade supports the GDP. The GDP will go up with free trade.
Well, not just that. It's free trade allows for American consumers to have more access to things they otherwise wouldn't in certain industries. And while we might need tariffs for certain things that are monopolized or being subsidized by China or India, and it's like, hey, we want to, like, for example, we have our own farming, right? And it's like, look, if there's ever a war, we don't want to be constantly buying cheap farming goods from China because let's say we go to war with China. Now we don't have food, right? Like, it's important for us to say, yeah, we will dump money into these farmers. We'll put tariffs on soybeans or whatever the fuck because we need that to exist no matter what. That makes sense to me.
Right.
But when it's like, hey, we're tariffing every single good to come from this country, I might say, well, I don't know if that's the best thing to do, right? Like, it seems like we're restricting now, electronic products, cars, like all the prices are going up. Consumers are the ones paying these tariffs. Why do that specifically in the way that Trump has?
Yeah, so my answer to that would be I don't believe we have to just nuke tariff everything. We don't have to do 400% on every good. But what you do is you add just a little bit of a tariff on the top, whether it's like 15%, whether it's 50%, whatever it can be to not just totally crash the market of that thing. Yeah. But what you're adding is just a little tiny, like what if it was just a 1% tariff on, say, I don't know, what would be an example of a good that you're referring to?
I don't know, let's say iPhones.
iPhones, yeah. So maybe you add a 1% tariff on iPhones, and then you just put in the slight incentive to produce that good in America instead of overseas. And then you do it for whatever number is sustainable for the economy. So whether that number is 7%, then you put a 7% tariff on cell phones and so on. So you don't need to totally nuke the economy. Not everything needs to be 400%.
Trump went a little overboard, but you overall would support the idea of trying to like move more industries back.
100%. Yeah, that's good summarization.
That's a fair position. If we can both agree, Trump needs to scale it back a little bit and kind of reevaluate his numbers.
Yeah. I'll bite the bullet. I'll agree with that.
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. Hey, well, I respect that. Hey, nice talking to you. One more time, your name was?
Ty Bomarito, president of Michigan State University's Turning Point USA.
Can you imagine having brown skin and being in the airport with that last name, dude? That's crazy.
I'll ponder that. That's powerful content.
Powerful content. Thank you, sir. Bomarito. That's crazy. Is that Italian? I'm getting some people to talk. All right, we still got 40% left. War einfach nur brutal, das so AfD-Kids zu sehen. I don't think those guys were AfD. Well, AfD, yeah, we can ask them if they're still around. I should have asked, are they Die Linke, are they the communists, or I bet they vote Green or SPD or something. Most sane Republican? Yeah, the most sane Republicans are the ones that will, say on paper, I disagree with everything Donald Trump is doing. And then when I'm like, hey, but what about, do you support Trump's tariffs? It's like, ultimately, yes. What is the point in saying racist dog whistles? Who's saying a racist dog whistle? I just said having the last name Bomb would be inconvenient in an airport. That's it. Oh, here. It's Brian Shapiro. Hey, Brian, you want to say hi to stream?
What's going on,
This is Brian from Pushing the Limits.
What's going on, everybody? What's up?
When I do my Jewish voice, I sound like Brian's mom because she's from New York. I'm like, Brian, you're always sitting down. You're never working hard enough.
That does sound like my mom. It's very, very scary, but I think his Alex Jones impersonation is much better. But that's a really good impersonation.
They're shipping Jews out here to the corner, and they're infecting everyone with their dangerous ideas.
Great Alex Jones impersonation.
I'll see you later, Brian. Have fun.
Right.
Well, not as good as Alex himself.
I need to yell at somebody. Find me somebody I can yell at, please. Find me a Trump supporter.
I don't think there's any Trump supporters here.
No Trump supporters?
I haven't seen a single
That's
one.
Really unfortunate.
Say Brian doesn't look Jewish? Brian looks super Jewish. So a lot less people funneling in right now, unfortunately. I think everyone's inside. There's probably some Erica Kirk fireworks happening. Let's just wander around a little more, see what we can find. How's everyone doing today? What is today? It's a Friday? You guys all ready for Christmas? Oh my God, don't you guys love Christmas?
What's your name? What was your channel?
Oh, I'm Niels. I'm the Soy Pill.
The Soy Pill?
The Soy Pill, yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah, so this VOD, I unlist the VODs right away, and then I upload them later as if you click on the channel, there'll be a streams channel with a lot less subscribers. That'll be up there. You'll be on there.
All right.
Yeah,
clip that Charlie Kirk monologue. That's great.
No, yeah, it is great. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, nice to meet you. Oh my God, $100 from Death Awaits. Thank you so much. I can't buy memberships on mobile. Lamau Rip. Instead, here's a few legal tenders and shekels. Here's to a better 2026. Also, here's a joke. What can you say at a funeral and during intimacy? I'm glad you came. I don't know what else to say. I like how you get so many more characters with the $100 donation. You're like, well, I have to meet the word count. So, thank you so much, Death Awaits. I appreciate it. Kirking my money. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. Why would any Trump supporters be outside with you losers? True. They're all inside. Honestly, oh man, I don't know. I think they've trespassed me just for being part of the org. I really do want to go in, but I don't know if they'd let me record. It's only $350. Like, honestly, maybe I should buy a pass for tomorrow because I'm not part of the UFA debate stage anymore. So that means I could go in and do some stuff. I might do that because that'd be good content. There's a Charlie Kirk vigil. I'm sure we could just find all sorts of crazy characters in there. So why not? Especially because Death Awaits just gave me 2/3 of it, so it's not a lot of skin off my back. It's hard to fill the 270 character limit. God, kids these days can't even write an essay. What are you, Samantha Fullnecky? Can't even write a 650 word essay. I don't think she actually reached the $350 wasted money and time. No, it's to entertain you guys. It would be for you. It's an investment to make you guys happy. Okay.
Some organization, but they actually did have to register. They did follow the federal. My company?
No.
There's not a lot of people here. Are you showing me to all your friends?
Yeah, we both pulled you out, man.
Oh, okay. Look, guys, look. It's this is me streaming myself streaming. Isn't this cool?
Wait, that's
Whoa! We're meeting a real life fan, guys.
Yeah, Soy Pill, subscribe.
Thanks, buddy. Don't look at my last video upload. Well, you don't think it's true? Wait, hold on. Now we have to talk to him about this. Wait. Do you disagree with that statement?
I don't know. You're probably going to have like a bunch of quotes from him and I'm not going to know the context of, but
I'll give you the
yeah,
context if you trust me to give you the context, but
all right, like give me like Charlie Kirk most racist worst hits and I'll come in
most
defense.
racist thing.
Low lights.
I think the biggest, easiest one is the DEI pilots one. Are you familiar with the context of that?
Yeah, so he was talking about DEI, not about black people.
So sure, right. So he's not just like, hey, I don't think black people can be pilots, right? So like, we can
wasn't
both
saying
agree, Charlie doesn't think that black people inherently are unqualified, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. However, if you look at the context, what he was talking about was a program for pilot students where they were doing a diversity initiative for women, people of color, and saying, hey, we're trying to, get this many people to be in part of our program. So in this program, he uses this as a jumping off point to say, when I look at pilots, none of which are currently in this program, because this program is being announced, so none of the pilots that he's ever had have graduated. If I see a black pilot, I say, I hope he's qualified. Meaning that as a journalist with the integrity and the rigor to be able to look these things up, Charlie has taken a story of pilots that haven't become pilots yet and transformed that into, I distrust pilots now.
Okay, so would you agree that that program is taking whatever pilot education system and is moving it away from a meritocracy?
Only if they decided to lower the standards, which I don't believe they did.
Well, I mean, yeah, when with programs that have like a certain standard that you have to meet to get into them, they're most applicants are going to be above that standards line, right? And then what you do is you select the ones that are the most above it. Like same with colleges. Like
that's actually not how colleges work necessarily, right? So, for example, I went to college for STEM, and I had to meet a certain SAT score and SAT subject score to get into an engineering program. But they didn't get everyone who scored the highest on those things. I got a perfect on the SAT math, but I know people who scored far below me who still got in above other people who scored, pretty well on the math section because they had more well-rounded essays. They might have done more extracurriculars. So it's like an all-encompassing thing. They're not just saying, hey, look, a black guy on the street, and throwing him into this program, right?
Wait. Okay, so we'll use the college. We'll go away from the pilot. We'll use colleges as an example. So say Harvard, they have a baseline of you need a 3.9 GPA and you need a 1500 on the SAT.
Yes.
Harvard's probably higher, whatever. 3.9, and then two applicants come in. They have 3.95s, and then one has 1600 SAT, one has 1500 SAT. The one with the 1500 SAT, who's the one with the worst on those specific things.
Yeah. So the score.
And he has this whole thing. He's a business owner. He had a charity, his own charity that he made.
Sure.
So that's like hard to calculate exactly what the value of that is, but the person who's accepting the applications goes and looks at it and says, I'm going to rate this as this and say this one is better because of that. Okay. So it's on the multitude of factors, they say this one is better than that one, and they let them in.
Right. So like ultimately the getting accepted means better, quote unquote, even though there's like lots of criteria.
Yeah.
Let's make this really simple, all right? You've got a black applicant and a white applicant. The black applicant has a 3.0 GPA.
Okay.
Let's say this is above the threshold, and the white applicant has a 4.0. So the white applicant has better test scores and better, GPA, all this. Now, this DEI initiative says, hey, take into consideration their race and their background and how they may have not had the same resources as other people. And when this person looks at the essays and all the extracurriculars, they see that the black student didn't have as much money or time to go start a club, and they didn't have enough money to do tutoring, so they might have been held back, and that's maybe why their scores are there. But they still meet the qualification, and they have, these aren't the only two applicants, right? There's a bunch of others they've accepted, and they're like, hey, we're going to give this black guy an extra shot up based on the historical precedent that they might have struggled with. Would you be opposed to that in principle?
Yeah, I would say you could just look at whether that person struggled or not. We are allowed to have FAFSA. You can look at you can ask them to put on the applications, like how much money do your parents make, things like that.
Yeah,
you could just
Pell Grants do this already.
Right? You could see where they're from. You could look at it. You don't need to include skin color as it. You can just look at financial status. Okay. Why do you think skin color has to be one of them? I mean, well no, you're going to say it's because of the historical trend.
Right. So it's obviously on an individual basis, you can't predict someone's income or their past based on their skin color.
Right.
You can assume things, but that would be an assumption. You'd have to look into this specifically.
True.
So it sounds like you would agree at least that we should give help to people who might have struggled more. Not just because they're of their race.
No,
right?
on college applications, I would say if you can look at it and say this person performed despite disadvantage that they had, then you should look at that and say
That's
this
what I'm
person's
saying,
a better
yes.
applicant.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not saying we shouldn't have any initiatives to let people who are poor into colleges more for the sake of
Just
helping
because
them.
they're poor, right.
It should be if they've performed despite that, then
Right.
you should look at that application and say it's
Okay,
strong.
no.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
we are in agreement. This is the principle that I think affirmative action, at least in theory, does. But if it does become this part where it's like, well, we just have to have a quota of this many race and this many race, that's probably where I actually disagree, because it's like that is on the edges. You are going to just be throwing in people that, hey, you don't know if they've struggled, you don't know if they've overcome any disadvantages. You're just trying to meet a quota. But as long as you're looking and taking into account these things, people sometimes do this and they might lump race into that as part of that, but not as the sole factor. I'm not trying to make a claim right now that we were both in agreement. This is a thing you can do, and we agree that race should not be the sole factor here, right?
Yeah, we agree it should not be the sole factor. I'd say not at all.
Sure. So now moving back to the pilot program. The pilot program was doing this insofar as, hey, this is a group that has historically not been pushed into these fields. We're going to try to do more outreach to them. But I don't believe they were lowering the qualifications for applicants insofar as, hey, we know you got to do this good on the test, but let's say we lower that by 100 points, right? But you and I would agree that would be kind of reducing the quality of pilots, right? That would be bad?
That'd be worse.
Okay, so as long as these pilots are graduating from this program to become pilots with the exact same qualifications as anyone else, are you okay with that program?
No, because I think it should be the most exceptional candidate, no matter what. Like, I mean, it's like we're kind of going in a loop here, because that's what I was saying is that they don't just let everybody into the program who meets these qualifications.
Right, they take the best of the best.
Yeah, they pick them. Why would you include race as a factor?
Well, let me give you an example. Let's take out race. Women have been historically kept out of engineering fields. You're aware of this, right? Like, this is just a thing.
Well, yeah, sure.
Now, whether or not there's some naturalistic reason why men are more drawn, I think men have better visual spatial reasoning on average or something like that. This could be genetic, sure. But on average, there are women who are kept out of these fields back in the 60s, 70s, right? And so there are programs or initiatives like Society of Women Engineers that say, hey, women, I'm not going to force you to become an engineer. However, we're going to reach out to you. We're going to put mail in your mailbox. We're going to message you on LinkedIn and say, let's try to get you to become one. So it's not pressuring, but it is kind of pushing people who otherwise wouldn't have, who might not be the hobbyist pilot or engineer or whatever, saying, hey, let's try to get these people into the field to see if we can kind of even the playing field a little bit. Are you opposed to that in principle?
Well, engineering, we'll say yes, because I wouldn't say any other one. I would say especially in a field like engineering, like being a pilot and these types of things, where there are lives on the line. Then you should not say, well, we want more women in our program so it's more balanced. No.
Again, it's not saying, hey, just any woman. It's like, hey, you are qualified for this. They're reaching out to people already maybe in some sort of math thing, and it's like, hey, come do this, or hey, you're undeclared and you have the capacity, you have the GPA. So they're looking at people who are already qualified insofar as they can meet the same criteria as the other people in engineering and trying to get them in there. Once they're there, they still have to graduate and get the grades. They still have to, when they're a pilot, land all the planes in the simulation. They still have to pass all the tests. So if they're doing that, maybe you're right. Maybe there is someone who is 100% more qualified in, XYZ thing, but these people are still just meeting the criteria of you are safe enough to be a pilot. Is there anything necessarily wrong with that? So long as they pass the exact same test that every pilot has to pass.
The thing that's wrong with that is you're removing that best of the best bottleneck in the selection process. You're no longer getting the best of the best, you're just getting the people who can pass the standards.
I agree the concept of, let's say maybe necessarily we're taking a spot away from someone more qualified. Let's just assume that's true.
All right, yeah, sure.
But necessarily we're not making piloting more unsafe so long as they're all meeting the safety threshold.
I mean, no, because someone who's way above the safety threshold is better than someone who's just barely at the safety threshold. So you're making it less safe.
I understand what you're saying in terms of yes, if there was a safety rating and 5 is the minimum you need to pass, and these people that are 10s are getting replaced by a 5, right? Quantitatively, it's more safe.
Or the person who's a 10 is getting, the person
right?
who's 10 getting replaced by the 9 is still less safe.
Having worked in this industry, the aerospace industry, the safety standards are incredibly fucking strict. For any machine part to be approved or any system, it has to be a failure rate of 1 over 10 to the 9. 1 in an incredibly low amount for these things to pass.
Makes sense.
And so when I see these people who are working on this who might be slightly more qualified or within some margin of, hey, yeah, there was a guy who was a 4.0 and you got a 3.9, but because of this initiative program, we've pushed a woman or a person of color in. They're still incredibly qualified and they're still meeting those incredibly strict safety standards. And while you can say maybe it's unfair to that one person, I don't think this necessarily is making things like predominantly less safe. Does that make sense?
Predominantly, still to a degree over...
An insignificant degree, in my opinion, is what I'm saying.
Either way, I guess in principle, I'm against it for any degree, saying that we're going to change who's more likely to get selected because of the color of their skin. I don't think that's worth even that marginal little difference in safety.
Okay. What do you have to do to correct maybe the injustices of like Jim Crow? If I could show you like, hey, for the past 50 years, the generational wealth that we took away in the 50s has caused all of these people to be impoverished in the 2010s and 2020s. Like, how do we rectify that?
Well, the first thing we did was pretty good. Just get rid of all of the
racist laws,
all the institutional laws keeping them down, all the institutional things keeping them down.
Okay, so we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
And then what? Is that it?
Well, I'm not going to believe in reparations about like taxing people for being white. I'm not going to advocate for that. I don't know, but lowering safety standards, or not lowering safety standards, making airplanes less safe, definitely not the way to go about correcting that problem. But
if there's no data to show that airplanes are less safe because of a DEI program? Like, as we've had more...
Well, no, the principle's still there, even if the data hasn't shown it yet.
But isn't that important, right? Like, if we can show that, like, hey, yeah, maybe we took away a spot
There's
from...
a priori reasoning. You can have that. You don't need to have a stat for
But ultimately,
everything.
if planes are safer, why does it matter? Like, again,
program's not
we're
making planes
operating
safer.
under the assumption that through this DEI program, necessarily we've taken away someone more qualified, which I'm granting just because maybe this happened, right? Like, there's a probability that this happened. In fact, it probably has happened before, or it has happened. Like, I'm not even, like, there's no point in fighting on that. But if this isn't making airplanes less safe, then what's the issue?
No, because there's the reasoning that it is. But you're taking, again, back to that person who's a 10 out of 10 safety rating when the requirement is 5, being replaced by the 9 out of 10 safety rating when the requirement is 5.
Yeah.
That is a difference. That is a difference. And that's what we just
No,
went
we
through and
understand. But
reasoned
if this
that is
difference
true.
makes no difference in the outcomes of plane crashes, then what does it matter?
If the difference makes no difference, I mean, no.
If the difference, which I'm acknowledging, makes no consequential difference in whether or not planes are less safe.
Again, I mean, now you're just arbitrary saying it's consequential. I mean, it's still there.
It's there, but it's not causing more planes to be unsafe, right?
It is making them less safe.
Well, that's why I brought in this concept of this like imaginary safety score. Clearly, we agree. Like, yeah, this might make the 10 be replaced by a 7 or an 8 or maybe a 5 or whatever the fuck, right? But ultimately, what matters is whether people die, whether planes crash, and if this doesn't happen, then clearly this plane safety score that we're using doesn't seem to really matter insofar as the way we've implemented a DEI policy.
And planes land and take off probably millions of times a year. The figure's probably right. And so yeah, they're that one out of a million times where you needed that 10 out of 10 safety person, but you had the 9 out of 10 because of their skin color. Yep. That's not worth it. And I think that's what Charlie Kirk believed too. And I mean, do you think that what I've put forward is racist?
I don't think what you're saying is racist. I think the way that Charlie approached this as a journalist who has to look up, hey, did this program that I'm talking about make planes any less safe? And the answer is no. And what he decides to do is go on TV and say, yeah, I get nervous around black pilots. I wonder if they're qualified. And then when Jack Prosobiec, who I think is a neo-Nazi, Jack Prosobiec comes on and says, yeah, it reminds me of that Soviet guy who let his child fly a plane and they drove into a mountain. So he's comparing black DEI pilots to children. And Charlie has nothing to push back against that. I think it's kind of racist, yeah.
Well, all right, I'm not going to defend Jack Prosobiec. I'll just say that when he was saying that, he's referring to the principle of letting someone who's less qualified operate a plane for arbitrary factors.
Right, but these pilots are passing all the tests, right?
All right, then okay, we're just looping now.
But that's what I'm saying is even though I can understand that there might be something in the margins here that might affect something in a 1 in a million chance, it's very clear that as a whole, integrating these people into this program, integrating people into these positions is not hurting the safety of pilots. If anything, planes have gotten safer since the end of Jim Crow, since these people will be able to get into better positions. It doesn't seem to me that
that's just totally correlation causation.
No, I'm not saying that DEI made the plane safer. The reason planes are safer is because our technology has improved vastly, right? But it's clear to me that even if there was some significant, measurable reason that DEI is making planes unsafe, we don't see this at all as a blip. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it just doesn't seem to me that this is worth going on TV and saying, I get worried when I see a black pilot. I'm telling my audience that, hey, if you're uncomfortable about seeing that, that's fine. When there's no data to back this up.
I think meritocracy is a very easy and non-racist thing to advocate for, and that's what he was saying, is that you're making it easier you're creating that incentive for non-qualified people to get into these positions are the person who's not the most qualified over skin color, and that's what he was talking about. That like skin color is not a characteristic that's worth sacrificing any form of meritocracy for.
So again, in principle, if it was literally like, we're comparing two pilots, this is the most qualified one, he's white, here's a much less qualified one, he's black, let's switch them, I'd agree with this. I think the difference is the threshold for being qualified is incredibly high, and all of these people are meeting it, and that small sacrifice is, which might be a sacrifice, is little to nothing in comparison to trying to rectify past injustice, which is, again, it's not causing planes to be unsafe, and it's maybe making the 10 out of 10 be replaced with,
all right,
not
so
a 5,
you're just willing to
9.9.
You're just willing to bite the bullet and accept a slight, however slight, making airplanes less safe because of Jim Crow. I mean, I'm not in Charlie Kirk's not willing
is
to
like
bite that bullet.
completely irrelevant, right? That's how I see it.
But it still exists. That's the fundamental difference.
Well, I guess then we just disagree on the relevancy. But hey, I appreciate that you're treating with honesty.
Yeah, man.
But,
I'm gonna stay subscribed on the YouTube. All right?
Yeah.
So
well, I watch the whole video. Maybe make a response. Get TPUSA to call me out. I'll come to your campus and I'll yell at me and scream and throw tomatoes.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to? Hey, do you do campus tours?
I will if you want me to.
All right, I'd have to check out your stuff, but hey,
yeah. If you're
do you want to put in your contact? I can send you a text.
Sure.
All right.
And I'm gonna say it out loud so everyone on my stream can call me.
Yeah, as soon as you put it in, I'm gonna read it off to your stream.
Awesome. I love being doxxed. It's great.
All right. Yeah, because we're trying to do. We have this one state representative, Steve Carra. Shout out to Steve Carra, and this other one, Josh Driver. Shout out Josh Driver, who want to do like a debate. Neither of them are too polished debaters, so you might have fun. But we're trying to get some kind of thing like that. So if you'd be interested in doing a debate at a college campus,
I would absolutely be willing to. I'll fly out of my own pocket unless you have donor money to give me. So.
We are broke. We're broke. But
Charlie's not getting more. I thought the donations like skyrocketed after the Charlie thing.
Yeah, we did get $1, but like not $1 or $2, but not enough for like plane tickets. No, I don't even have a conference pass to get in there. That's how broke we're at. No, they're in because I didn't get the application in time. Usually last year I applied like 2 weeks before Amfest, and I got my pass and everything. This time, the pass is filled up like 3 months before Amfest.
Say that you're not the most qualified to be the chapter head of TPUSA, and maybe we should let a black guy do it?
Yes, please. We got this guy named Skanda. He's an American Indian, and we're Skanda. He 100% should have been the president. The only reason I'm the president is because all of our chapter members are racist. It's horrible. Shout out Skanda.
There have been a lot of weird racist TPUSA chapters, though, right? Do you hear about these? Yeah.
No, I've never heard of them.
Ever?
Never.
You never seen the one where that woman was just tweeting out literally like, I hate black people. I hate them all. Fuck black people.
I would like to hereby disavow those tweets.
Hell yeah.
Officially.
We love a non-racist out here.
Turning Point president, I disavow saying I hate black people.
Hey, he's one of the good ones, okay?
So true.
What do you think
we love
Charlie
everyone.
Said the Civil Rights Act was a mistake?
I believe he's referring to like the voting portion of it, like the way it affects redistricting. I'm not going to be able to go the distance on that, but as far as it, I think it's a problem to draw districts, like voting municipalities based off of racial lines.
Even if you're redrawing them based on past racial discrimination?
Yes.
So like if someone were to like segregate a whole, like gerrymander into a black district so the black people's votes don't count as much. And by the way, this could be because they know that black people vote Democrat more. Like it might not even be racist, even though some of it was. Let's just say it's not. Let's just say it just happened to be Democratic versus Republican motivated. Would it not then be justice to redraw those in a way that considers how they were drawn in the first place?
No, the best way to handle redistricting, and it's a horrible thing, but no Republican and Democrat are going to sit down in a room who like know everything there is about a state and agree on how to draw the lines. So you just have to let it be like fighting out in the state.
So
and then whichever
like third-party independent districting sort of thing, or
no? Because I don't believe I believe in Schmittian. The fundamental nature of politics is the friend-enemy distinction, and no, there's no such thing as a bipartisan person who's going to come in and
there's no
draw
such thing
everyone.
as independent.
No, yeah, fake news, no independence.
So how do we do it to make it fair? Like, what's the possible?
You just got to let the state legislature fight it out.
What if the state legislature's party dominated? You know?
It's a terrible thing, but the independent's not going to work. There's no such thing as an independent.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you just got to let the states. Let the states.
What are your thoughts on the Gavin Newsom redistricting in response to the Texas?
Hey, I mean, yeah, that's the bullet I got to bite. Gavin Newsom gets to redistrict his state.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I don't like gerrymandering either. I don't like if Gavin Newsom decided to do it out of nowhere, I wouldn't be for it. It's as a response to the Texas thing. I'm like, okay, like if you're going to do it, but I support a deproliferation, a de-armament of gerrymandering.
Yeah, that's
maybe
what,
some sort of nuclear treaty.
Yeah, you got to stick to non-aggression principle. You just got to stick to honor system, but that doesn't exist, unfortunately.
All right. Terrible. What do you thought? JD Vance 2028?
Yeah, generally, I think he's probably going to be the best one.
Yeah?
I actually I'm holding out hope Donald Trump 2028, but we'll see.
You think he's going to make it?
Oh, yeah.
It seems like you think he's fading. He seems a little slower.
It's Unk is cooked.
His nicknames aren't as cool anymore. Marjorie Trader Brown was pretty lame, I think.
Marjorie Trader Brown?
He had to explain it. That's how bad it was.
But why is it brown?
Because grass turns brown when it goes bad.
Wouldn't yellow have made more sense?
Would anything have made more sense with Trump? All I'm saying is he doesn't have the sauce anymore.
Yeah, no, Ron DeSanctimonious was probably his last hurrah.
Or Meatball Ron, that one's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. All right, sorry, I got distracted there.
We got a gooner, a certified gooner here, checking out a woman. There aren't a lot of women here, so he takes what he can get.
I know, okay.
Oh, you know her?
Yes.
Oh, then it's okay to goon a woman you know. You heard it here first.
Actually true, if you know this. We love our situationships.
Are you in a relationship?
A situationship.
What does that mean? Explain this to the old people in the audience.
Do you got a lot of old people on your...
No, it's mostly 20 to 40.
They know what a situationship is.
Yeah, but explain it for the people who don't know.
Well, that's the thing with dating is it's all kind of here. Let me think for a second. There's generally guys generally like to cheat. That's true. Guys cheat a lot. So the way to avoid the social vitriol that'll come from being a cheater is to like keep these girls where they're not actually your girlfriend and they're just a girl that you're talking to, even though you treat them like your girlfriend and everything. And then
You're telling me now that you want to cheat, but you don't want the social stigma of cheating?
First, I'm explaining the origins of the situationship. All right, that's the origin of the situationship. I think I blame it on the guys.
It's men's fault.
What, you don't think I could talk about situationships? I would say that's the origin of the situationship, and then it just kind of became the new like dating meta on campuses, and it's just the status quo now. So like, you're always stuck in this stage where you're not actually dating. Yeah.
What are we?
Well, wait, what's the Barbie movie? Anyone gonna remember? Ken had the quote in the Barbie movie where he's like, "Can you be my non-committal, long distance?" I don't remember it, but yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Okay, so you're in a situationship right now with the girl that just walked by?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's lovely.
Why didn't she say hi?
Because she saw him getting interviewed. She works for Turning Points. She had to go and do stuff, presumably.
Does she work in Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay. And why haven't you sealed the deal?
Hey, we're working on it. It's still fresh. I've only known her for like a month, so I'd say.
Work fast.
Yeah, true. Many saying that. Maybe 2 months, but yeah,
I thought the whole Republican ethos was nuclear family, wait till marriage. Like, why aren't you doing that?
It's tough. It's so fucking over. We live in a horrible world. The West is falling, and you just gotta.
Trillions must die.
True.
Trillions must die.
Chud sell summer, but we.
But you don't want to be the change you want to see. Like make her your trad wife. Court her, take it slow, hold hands on the 5th date.
Hey, we'll maybe I'll take that advice into account. Maybe I'll think about it. Be the change you want to see, but. It's just not the same.
I'm not saying you have to, because I wouldn't. That's your party.
Oh, you like the situationships?
No, I've done a situationship or two in my time, and I think that's fine if you don't want to commit, and then maybe you figure it out later. I think premarital sex is based and cool.
Yeah, many are saying this.
Many are.
But
safely.
Yeah, always have safe premarital sex. Endorsed MSU Turning Point USA. But no, it's terrible. These women, it's tough.
Wait, the women? What's tough about women?
I don't know. We're going to get in trouble now.
No, it's fine.
No.
Give me a real opinion. Look, no one hates women more than I do, right, guys?
That's powerful. That's why I'm subscribed to Soy Pill. It's just... I don't know. I'm not like a misogynist. I am a big fan of women, love women, but it's... Some of them don't want to be nailed down, I suppose. They don't want to be committed.
Not like Jesus. He wanted to be nailed down.
No. And I mean, hey, I'm not perfectly innocent, but I try. And
So wait, it's women are too loose, is what you're saying?
Not quite that. I think are you familiar with hoflation?
Tell me about hoflation.
My buddies are like,
I haven't taken economics, so this guy's going to explain hoflation to me.
Wait,
let me guess what it is. Is it that because of the lack of sexual availability from men, women who otherwise wouldn't get a lot of attention get way more than they should. Is that inflation?
That's yeah, that's true. But here.
Got it.
Oh no!
I spent a lot
clipped.
of time on r/brain cells.
Are you familiar with black-pilled incel ideology?
I'm very familiar. I said it just was. I was.
Yeah, you did. You gave a pretty good summarization. Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
So, are you familiar with the concept of like hypergamy?
Oh, I don't know if you can say that. Last time someone said that word on stream, I got demonetized. So I don't know why. He also said the N-word a lot, but
okay. You know what? I kind of think it might have been the latter.
No, I thought too, but I'm telling you, what YouTube flagged was the A-word. So careful. All right,
rough.
Okay, so hyper MAGA is when a bunch of girls go to the same guy, right?
It's that women always seek out like the best option, regardless of whether that option.
Meritocracy to me.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like there's no country for sensitive young men in 2025 It's
maybe sensitive young men need to dress better and clean up a little more.
What is that a sneak diss? Is that a sneak
Did I say that he was one? No.
Hey, I am. Well, I am.
What do you mean? You're in a situationship. You don't have the hypergamy problem, right?
I don't want to be though. I don't want to be.
You want to nail her down.
Yeah.
Does she know that?
If I swear to God, if I
Boys, does she know that? Tell the truth.
Does she know that?
Does she know that?
Jaden. Oh wait, fuck! I shouldn't have said that.
Oh no! Docs, everyone go find him on the TPUSA page and send pizzas to his family. No, don't do that. That's stupid. He's texting her right now.
No,
he's texting her right now. He's like, me forever. Oh my God, he's showing me the hyper MAGA
hypergamy.
No, don't say it.
Oh yeah, hyper MAGA. The hyper MAGA.
So much money because of this guy. TPUSA is stealing.
True. Friend enemy distinction. I'm sorry. I gotta.
How much charge for that?
All right, here we go.
23.
This is the from the r/Red Scare pod. You guys seeing this?
You listen to Red Scare? Okay. Oh, I see.
Red Scare.
I see. So all of the floozy chipmunks want Alvin and Simon, but Theodore, the fat chipmunk, is getting absolutely no game.
Even though he is looks matched to.
Why do these look at these chipmunks with their fucking little chipmunk pussies hanging out, dude? Why don't they wear pants? Jesus Christ. Well, I guess the guys don't wear them either. Look at me, I'm misogynist. Christ. All right, okay, so you think that women are going for high value men.
No. I'm not actually endorsing this worldview.
Okay. But you said that was the problem with women.
No, I mean, I'm memeing a little bit.
Okay.
Women are fine.
Women are fine.
I got a couple lovely women. We love women.
You have a couple?
Oh, shit.
This guy's polyamorous.
All right, we should end.
Oh, does she know you've got a couple? You want to nail her down, but you got a bunch? Do they know? You should get them all in a room, and you should have them debate on which one's the best one for him.
This would be good content, but I got to cut it off here. There's
You just started a few cat fights behind the scene, I think.
Oh no, you have no idea what you just did to the Michigan turning point scene, dude.
Oh God. They're not trad at all. They're all sleeping around and having fun like the cool kids.
All right, are you still recording, Hubs? All right, we have this saying. So, are you familiar with Hunter Avallone? You know Hunter Avallone?
Yeah.
So you know Hunter Avallone's wife got fucked by a guy.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
And so this guy, Avallone or a different guy?
Oh, a different guy besides Hunter Avallone.
Now, when you say she got fucked, you mean like she committed adultery?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy who cheated on her, or the guy that Hunter Avallone's wife cheated on him with, he did a podcast where he like broke down the entire situation. Hilarious video, and in it he drops a phrase that has become the catchphrase of the Michigan State University College Republicans.
Okay.
Here at the MSU College Republicans, we are not possessive with these women. We treat these women like dogs, and that's how we do it.
I'm sorry. So to be clear, you said, "Well, I think I'm going a little too far. Let's bring this back to my scripted statement." And your scripted statement is, "We treat women like dogs."
I think it's pretty clear that I'm joking and I don't actually mean this. I hope. If you clip me, that's going to be rough.
I'm not going to clip you. I'm just, hey, look, we got all the comments here, all the hour before. So,
no.
All right. Well, don't treat women like dogs, guys. Unless you really, really love your dog.
Right? And don't be possessive.
Don't be possessive. Because that's why he has two, right?
All right.
I'll stop airing your dirty laundry. Thanks again.
All right, man. That was fun.
Yeah, well, hey, if you reach out at any point, you want me to come yell at someone, I'll try. I'll do my best. Yeah, nice talking to you. Ooh. No, I don't think he's drunk.
It's like, how do you... We gotta head back.
Hello. All right, we might end it here soon, guys. I'm getting a little tired of holding this dang selfie stick up, and there's only so many Trump supporters to talk to. You know, there's a lot of blonde women here. Soy, what the fuck? Bro, be careful with them. Guys, I'm fine. I'm not going to get... Love your videos from Israel. Guys, I'm being funded by the Israeli APAC lobby. I'm sorry. APAC tracker has me now. Kirk, those fools. I think he was either on something or had brain damage. Guys, being a Republican doesn't mean you have brain damage. You're just more likely to be Republican if you have brain damage. Correlation does not cause causation. Correlation is not causation. Protect your neck. Guys, no one's going to shoot me. It's fine. It's so wild that these streams get like 800 jillion more views. Is it because you just want to live vicariously through me at Amfest? All of my hard work of debating strangers on the internet, and you just want to see me go harass people in real life with absolutely no good camera angles or content and shitty audio. You're crazy. So how do you know if your girlfriend is massaged? Go through her phone. Girls love when you go through their phone. Oh. They got the Japanese media out here. I saw some German media. Die Linke, no, Die Zeit was out here, I think. It's so crazy that you I was at the congressional, inauguration, and there was just like 80 billion different language people all talking about things, and it looks so official, like in all the movies. And then you think about what's going on inside the building, and it's like, oh, some dipshit's getting elected. It's kind of absurd. What city are I in? We are in Phoenix. I'm at Phoenix on 3rd Street in Washington. Come find me. Come stream snipe me. Hey, Josiah just said something. Have you asked people to check out the hot... Josiah, stop. I'm not having people look at my hog. Actually, I think someone did make a dick joke earlier. Something about Jesus wants me to come or something. So I come to Mexico. We'll take you to Sinaloa on a fun trip. That sounds like a threat. If I see a white barber at a black barber shop, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, that's fair. That's a thing. Maybe you're worried if you can cut black hair. That's totally fair. But that's a very, hair-specific thing. It's literally tied to your race. So far, I've seen a lot of Asian people, a lot of white guys, and just a couple black guys. A lot of Mexican groypers for some reason. Have you hung out with my boy Adam? Yeah, I hung out with Adam, Dean, and Parker last night. Brian Shapiro was there. We've run into Actual Justice Warrior, Chloe Cole, Michael Knowles. I think his name's like the Elder Millennial or something, whoever that big rotund hog man is. First thing Soy sees is race. Yeah, all I care about is that. Why are you racially profiling? I don't know, it's just interesting. Did I kiss Dean? I didn't kiss Dean, but Brian took a photo with Dean and Parker in the same place I did, and someone AI'd it into them making out, which I guess is just a thing that they do all the time. Have you seen a middle-aged crybaby named Andrew Wilson? I don't know. I know Myron was supposed to be a headliner, and Andrew was supposed to be a headliner. Myron backed out, but is still here. Andrew might still be here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Truly do love your videos from Israel. No one here really likes Charlie Kirk. Ooh, I wonder why. I wonder what they would have done about that. No, but thank you. I appreciate you. Well, I joined TPUSA and run for VP. I don't think they'd let me in. Ice loves Phoenix? Yeah. Hi, Soybean. He's hiding from you? Andrew would easily hide from me. I think he's like 5'7". Can you hunt down Sean Duffy? I don't know if he's here. If he is, they're all inside. Highest profile conservative, you or Destiny or Adam Shell debates? Well, it's supposed to be Andrew and Myron. Now I don't know if it's anyone. Yeah, no one, I guess. They all chickened out. I guess a lot of them didn't want to debate Trump because it's indefensible. So Amfest is America Fest. It's like the TPUSA circle jerk. Hey, Corey, we're interviewing people. How's your interview going?
Going really well. We're getting some people craziest ideas out here.
Yeah, check out this guy's hat. I love this hat. This got me for a second. It says...
it's got a couple people.
White text on a red hat. White letters on a red text. It's a really good one. I should have had something like that. Maybe I'll stream snipe a blonde lady, and that'll be it. Because I'm running out of battery here.
Excuse me, sir. Do you think it's okay that we're going close?
Ma'am, do you have any thoughts on the Epstein files?
No.
No thoughts? Do you care about them? Okay, that's what I thought.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Charge your phone? I did charge it. Collab with the mission guy one day? Maybe I will. Hey, anyone who's interested in talking, it's fun to talk to them. But, man, all these hogs out here, man. All these hogs. I think that's my new favorite thing to call Republicans is hogs. I was at that Daily Wire party last night, and I was like, look at all these hogs, man. You think Democrats will run as anti-AI? I think Ro Khanna probably has the best, where he's like, AI is inevitable, let's deal with it, you know. And peace goes on her. What's your favorite color? Yes or no? I think my favorite color is pink. Yes. Favorite music artist? Caravan Palace. I like them a lot. Very, very autistic answer, I know. Very Reddit answer. We have the biggest hogs, the greatest hogs. Walk up to everyone right now and just speed run? I don't know. Can't just speed run. I mean, I like harassing people, but like not too much. I don't want to be that guy, you know. Also, it's just like the same guys here, just walking in circles, clout chasing. Hunter, right here. He's got a debate going on. You know, someone stole a debate. Tyler Robinson stole a debate from Hunter. He's got to get his debate time back in. Blonde lady still being interviewed. Tell Hunter I said hi. I will. We are Nick Fuentes. Oh, God. We are Nick Fuentes. It doesn't even roll off the tongue well. You'd have to do it in Spanish. Is that a beeping bomb? It's a crosswalk, you freak. What's my next video? So my next video is going to be on the right-wing grifter grievance people like Kyle Rittenhouse, who is here. I have the script done. I have my recording equipment too. I might go home and record that right after this, actually, because I want to get that out before the end of the year. My video is horribly overdue. So, Z, what do you think about Myron Gaines' comments on you?
I think that I'm definitely fat right now, but it's only because I'm 8.5 months pregnant.
Myron called her a fat Jew, and I said that's half true. She is Jewish. You should go up to a table, put your shirt over your head, and scream, "I am Pickle Rick." You know what? I think I won't. I think I won't do that. I saw someone say that Smiling Friends is a ticking time bomb waiting for their Szechuan sauce Pickle Rick moment, and I think that's true, unfortunately. So, Somos Charlie Kirk. Who's better, Tupac or Biggie? I don't know. Which one lived the longest? Myron is the GOAT? Cringe. All right, guys, I think I'm going to log off here. My phone's running out of battery. I have to be able to go home. I got to charge my mics. I'll probably maybe I'll get into Amfest tomorrow. We'll see. If not, maybe you guys can tune into the UFA thing. I won't be on stage. I've backed down from that, but there are other people doing it. Destiny, Adam Mockler, Hunter will be there. So check that out on the live stream. And type 1 to the deep state. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for the donations, especially you Death Awaits for giving me $100. Jesus Christ, you're crazy. But if I don't go to Amfest, a new video is coming soon. We're definitely doing a Christmas stream. Non-Fun, I saw your message. I will see. I know you're doing like the Non-Fun Awards, which apparently I'm nominated for one of them. I don't even know what that means. Everyone go subscribe to Non-Fun. We love Non-Fun. We love Non-Fun, don't we, folks? He's got so much math in that little brain. I don't know. He hides it in there. He's only 20 years old, and he's very good at economics, but we love Non-Fun. Frankly, one of the best soy pill orbiters, we call them. But yeah, go check out Non-Fun, and yeah, everyone have a good weekend. Stay safe out there. If I die, it's because I'm at Amfest and I'm not wearing a vest. Love you guys. Type 1. See you later.